Well, it's a Thursday, and it's a beautiful day out. I should have went out hunting instead of doing this, but I promised you guys I would do the quarters today. Got 4 rolls of quarters. See if we can find any W's. See if we can find any quarters that we're missing in our collection of state quarters and parks. I guess parks and recreation quarters. So look for them. Not, I'll probably keep the quarters and scrutinize them a little better. Just because they're bigger, don't have to look so hard. But anyways, hey, good morning. How's it going? I haven't seen you on in a little while back breaking. How are you doing? As I put on my glasses so I can see what everybody's saying. So hello to you, and thanks for popping in. We're gonna do some quarters today. Got a couple of these rolls. They're not machined or bank rolls. They're rolls that somebody did. So there's a possibility there might be something good in there. Hey, William E. How's it going? So we'll take our time and look at them and see if there's anything really neat about any of these quarters. Yesterday we did the pennies and got dimes and pennies. Got nothing from the dimes. The dimes were a big bust. But the pennies were good because I got one Wheatie, 1957, and we got 44 copper pennies. So out of 4 rolls, that wasn't bad. That's an average of 10, 11 per roll, right? Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Itching to get out hunting, and you guys are kind enough to sit and watch me ramble on, or listen to me ramble on, and try to give me some watch hours. But right now, I guess all laid on me because I didn't put in my verification because I didn't figure it was close to $100 for a payout, so I didn't have a rush on it. So they wanted to change my mind, so they shut down my monetization, watching my watch hours. I can't tell if I'm getting watch hours or not, but we're going to pretend we do and go for it. Yeah, I know it's going to rain again Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, I'll probably take these rolls in and get some more rolls. That's probably my best bet for the rainy day, right? So maybe tomorrow afternoon or Saturday morning I'll go and change these rolls, exchange them. Don't know. If I don't find anything in the quarters, I'll just turn them all back in and get full boat for everything. I still have to search around for some nickels to replace the nickels that I took out. I need to replace 5 nickels that I took out of the nickels. So far we got 5 keepable nickels, 2 bisons, 2 ocean views, 1 Lewis and Clark, and 1 1941 nickel that I decided to keep, even though it's not a war nickel. I heard on the news just before I sat down here that they've got it fixed. So, if you can believe the news, that's what they said just a few minutes ago. But it's all fixed, and it was only AT&T that was affected, so. Thanks for coming in, Backbreaking. God bless, take care, have a great weekend. If I don't see you before, got one more day, we'll be doing something. What? Low battery? I'm plugged in. How could I have a low battery? No, you're not gonna do this to me. What's the deal? I'm gonna have to go. Alright. Why isn't it charging? Well, it might be cut short. Might be cut short here. Might be cut short. I don't show any proof of charging. That's not good. I had it off and charging all night long. If it wasn't for having bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all these last few days. It looks like I'm going to have an outage here pretty soon. I can't get this thing to charge. It's not. Huh. You still hearing me all right? Give me a thumbs up, William, if you are hearing me all right. You might be gone too. Oh, brother. Yeah, my outlets, I'm just checking it. See, look here. Checking my outlet. Turn it off, turn it back on. So the light's working, but for some reason, well, let's go and see what happens here, because it's not. YouTube has changed a couple of things and the screen is different. Hey, Dimebag, how's it going? How's everything? So, wonder why we're having a problem. You're hearing me all right, right? So the microphone's working. And what? Highlight saved. Listed video up for the last 5 minutes of your stream. But I don't understand that. Something new that. Okay, here we go. We're going to try one roll. We're going to go as far as we can here. This is really ticking me off because I'm always making sure that this thing stays plugged in. But it's done this to me before where has lost charge for some reason. So turn the music up a little bit here. Probably can't hear the music. Let me turn my camera to the table. There we go. So we got a roll of quarters here, and we'll look and see if we've got anything good here. So this one is an Idaho. I don't think I need Idaho, but I'm keeping all the coins separated. We go to 23, and there's a, oh cool. Here we go. 1969. Well, that's getting close to a silver. Only 5 years off. Pretty good shape, too. There's 2023. A couple of these are probably something that we can use in our sets. State, New York. $1997. Nothing special about 1997. There's a Muskegee Airman. Starting the another Bessie. Got two Bessies there. Yeah, we've got some of each of these, but not, we don't have one of everything. So well, that one's all chewed up. 1990. Hey, you guys! Prospecting, how you doing? Thanks for coming in to say hi. We're doing some quarters today. We're seeing what we can find in 4 rolls of quarters that I got. Next week when it's raining, I'll probably trade these in for another set of 4 and 4. So right now I'm using my change from my metal detecting as part of it, adding a little bit to it to make it a little more interesting. Anyway, what's that? Now you guys probably don't see it, and I'm probably seeing things here. I can't. Yeah, it's probably. I'm looking at that, and come on, focus. There you go. And it looks like a shadow 3. Right there, the 3 looks like it has a shadow behind it of another 3. Don't know. That's probably my imagination, like looking into a cloud. Yeah, me too. Hey, hey, Talka, how's it going? How's things? Now, here's one that we can look at because this one is a West Point. Well, it doesn't have the messed up bat face. So I do know that this coin, this bat face right here, this bat face, if it's messed up, sometimes it'll just be the eye right here that's messed up. And sometimes it'd be almost the whole face that's messed up and got a void in it for some reason. Now that one, did you notice that? Here, I'm going to put it back up here. The date on this one looks like the double strike or something. It's got numbers in between. Looks like partial numbers. And you can really see the 3 over here. Like it was a double tap or something. Hey, John P. How you doing? Is that showing up on your end, or is that just my imagination? And it looks like there's like a 9 between that a little bit and there. Well, I need to keep that one for a scope, I think, and check it with a scope. Just see what it is. But back to the bat. So the National Parks coin here, this one could also be a West Point, right? Let's see. Nope, it's a D. Well, something anyway. Okay, this one is a Parks coin. Is this a West Point? 2020. This could be a West Point, right? This one looks like it might be one of the West Points. 2020, yeah. Nope, it's a P. Okay. And got another one of the Marias here. So there's a Eagle quarter, 1991. Nothing special there. The 2019. That also can be a West Point, right? Nice. Yeah, I've got one West Point that I won. Nope, it's a D. Rats. There's an anime. Harper's Ferry.
There's an eagleback, and it's another 1991. Okay. Another Muskegee, or Tuskegee, not Muskegee, a Tuskegee. There's an eagleback. Now that one has a unique look to it. Weird. Looks like it's got a giant thumbprint on it or something. You see it? As a, not on the back side. Hey, Tupac. How's it going, brother? Check this out. It looks like it was scooted on something. Got little striations in it. I know I'm weird. I'm fascinated by all kinds of things. New Mexico. Ooh, we need New Mexicos. All right, one good one, because these are scarce. For some reason, I uh, have several sets of the state quarters, and this is one that we're missing. It looks like it's in fair shape. So that's very cool. We got one good one that we need. In fair shape, too. All right. There's Tennessee. Oh, here's another bashed up one. Look at here. These look like the ones I find. This is how they look when I find them. I wonder if another detectorist rolled this roll. Well, this one looks like it was hit with a lawnmower, doesn't it? I don't think I'll keep that one. no matter what, if I needed it, I guess maybe Pennsylvania State. I'll leave it with the state quarters. Yeah. There's another Bessie. Oh, 1966. So close and so far away. Here's the Georgia Peach. Theodore Roosevelt. That's a Parks one. Theodore Roosevelt. That goes in the Parks. There's Eagleback. Okay. Vermont. State coin. There's an eagleback. 1988. Look at all the eaglebacks. '98. There's Maya. Hadn't got that one today yet. There we go. Parks and Recreation. I think I've got plenty of these, but separate them out, check them out later. MJ Squirrel. Good morning. There's a Texas. Found one of these just the other day. And I kind of figured I'd get a lot of states and everything in here. Oh, there's a 2019. I call this one the 2x4. It looks like a big 2x4 sticking out of the ground there, but it's a boat. I don't know, it's a boat in the water, but to me it looks like a big 2x4 sticking out of the ground. Okay, this might be a West Point. Kind of in grody condition, but yeah, there's a lot of different ones as of the 1990s, right? Okay, not a West Point. Only got a couple more in this roll. Let's see. There's a Hawaii. That's not in bad shape. I think I've got Hawaii I can upgrade this to. So, another eagle back here. No silver. Disappointing. And there's a Michigan. Oh, diver's not in here. Okay. So what do we got out of that one roll? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 state quarters. And 2, 4, 6, 7 of the parks quarters. One New Mexico state quarter that we needed. And then the ladies and the airmen and stuff like that. We got 2, 4, 6, 7 of those. And then we've got the one coin I want to look at under a microscope. But just to me, it looks like there's a shadow of a 3 there, but it's probably nothing. But I see a 3 there beside the 3. Could be just my imagination. It looks like there's a shadow of a 9 over here too, part of it. So I'm going to get a scope one of these days. I'm going to put that in my look at with a scope. Okay, before I put all of these away and re-roll the quarters, I have to look at them and see which ones we need for the Parks and Recreation and the other couple of series that if we're going to keep those. Hey, Sunfish. Good morning. How's everything? Okay, next roll. Be nice if we can find a let's see. I dumped them out in a roll, like laid them out like that so that I see them before I pick them up. So I'm not looking at anything special. Okay. So what do we got here? We got a newer coin. Oh, this one's nice and shiny. This just Bessie is one that somebody would want to upgrade in their collection. That's for sure. Hey, David Carlisle, Tennessee Machine. How's it going? Good morning to you guys. So this one's a really nice upgradable quarter for the Bessie. All right, this one is Nina Otero Warren. We didn't get one of these yet this morning. This is the first this morning for one of the ladies' coins. So not in bad shape. Cool. Here we go. We got us a West Point wannabe here. A little discoloring on it. Nope, a D. Yeah, sunfish. Yeah, shiny objects. Yep, be nice. Okay, Parks and Recreation there. And there's another West Point wannabe. This when these coins get dirty, then I can see better the boat with the guy in it. You know, but it still looks like a 2x4 there. That carving looks. Okay, drum roll. Ta-da. Nope, a D. Well, oh, here's one. No plume on his hat. No plume on his hat. There's something else about down here. I forgot what it was. Something in here. right in this area right here that there's something, but I don't see it. I don't see the, hey Trevor, how's it going, my Canadian friend? We got lots of Canadian friends. That's so doesn't look like I see the, I don't see the error down here, and I don't see the error up there. If there's anything else about this one, I don't know. I know there's a thing that looks like a plume on top of his hat. And then there's something right in here along this line, right in there. With his hands, where his hands holding his telescope. I think that's a telescope there. There's something else about this, his sword in here. But I don't see anything out of the ordinary. There's an eagleback. Okay, might be a surprise. I haven't looked at the edge or the other side yet. Actually, Californian? I thought you were Canadian. Boy, am I all wrong. Sorry about that. Hey, cartoons. Oh, look there. Close, but no cigar. Got a 65. I was almost there. Another, oh, look at there. Another West Point wannabe. Hey, we're getting a lot of the styles of the 2019 and 2020. You're in the Bay Area? How'd I get that all wrong? Well, can I use the excuse I'm old? I'm trying to keep up with all you guys, and even those, there's only about 30 or 40 of you guys that kind of come in here and help me out all the time. Lots of details to remember. Yeah, these could very well be from a hunter. Well, wasn't the West Point. Now here's another Delaware, crossing the Delaware. And I don't see anything along the lines of the sword or the hand or the hat. I remember where I live. I just don't remember where you live. But I do write my name in the mirror, so in the morning when I wake up, I know what my name is. That's a joke. But, okay. Yeah, I think I got a bicentennial. So what was it about the bicentennials? Something to do with the drum. Thanks, machine. Thanks for putting that up so we can go see it. Okay, put the bicentennial aside. I keep all of those. Okay, got another Maria here, the ballerina. It's in really good shape too. Not perfect, but good shape. Okay, what have we got here? We got Ellis Island. This is a first for today. Not in too bad shape. And we got St. Louis. Kansas City. Okay. This one's not in real good shape. But, okay, what we got here? And we got Harper's Ferry. That's the second one of those today. Not in bad shape. Another Nina in pretty good shape. And we got an eagle back here. It's a little bit shiny, so I know it's 85. Well, that's pretty shiny for an 85. Nothing. Rhode Island. Mount Hood. I don't think I have a Mount Hood yet. I don't believe I have a Mount Hood. So that's one I'm going to have to check for sure. And a nice shiny. Nice. There's a Sally Ride. That was in pretty good shape. Not bad, huh? Hey, cartoons, are you staying warm? Okay. Well, we're going to set that one aside because then. Oh no, that's a Sally Ride. She goes with the girls. And what do we got here? For Fort McHenry. I don't think I have a Fort McHenry either. bad shape. Okay, that goes with the... Got plenty of these. But the cool. I think this one, I believe, is a West Point wannabe. Very cool. So, drum roll, we're going to look for a West Point. Nope, a P. Well, another eagle back. 74. 10 years off. But it looks older than the 65. Got a Kentucky. I think we got plenty of Kentuckys that are better than that one. There, I didn't look at it. It's a 2020. There's a West Point wannabe, not in too bad a shape. Let's see. Nope, it's a D. Well, the Theodore Roosevelt. Kind of grimy. Looking at these coins close, it makes me want to go wash my hands. This one's off center. Not by much, but a little bit. Don't think it's enough to make a difference. It's not off center on the back, just on the front. You're not going to get anything for something like that, right? Probably has to be a lot more off center to be worth anything. I'll set it aside anyway. We'll see. This one is the one that I always thought, you know, why it was so little detail when I first saw them. But they're dirt mounds, so that makes sense, right? Not in too bad shape. Okay. So another Nina in pretty good shape. This one still has a lot of reflective qualities. Okay, another Texas. Texas is one, like this one's off center too. I see a lot of the Texas that are off center like this, so wider at the bottom and narrow at the top. This one's a little bit off center as well, wider over here, narrow over here, opposite sides. Now I'm looking at rims. I should be looking at rims and the pennies, right? Not too bad a shape. I am looking for the best of the best for putting in the collection, upgrading. Another Sally Rides. This one's not in real good shape, but not too bad. Not terrible. Eagleback. Could be a surprise, huh? No. Another West Point wannabe. Thanks for being here, cartoons. I know this is the middle of your day or middle of the afternoon for you. Nope, not a West Point. It's a D. This is another New Mexico. All right, 2 in 1 row. Oh, second row. 1 in the first row, 1 in the second row. These are elusive. At least in my pocket change, they were really elusive. So we got another New Mexico. All right, so I think we need a couple more. Nope. Way old. Whoa, what have we got but one of these before? Is it West Point wannabe? Right? And I've only got one of these before. This is cool with the butterfly on it. Okay, is it? Nope. Well, there's a nice dirty eagleback. And is it close? 1995. No, it's not even close. It looks older than the 65 though. Oh. And we got another Everglades. I haven't got one of those today yet. Now we do. And then we got a Frederick the Glass. First one for Frederick today. Pretty good shape. Not terrible. Come on. Come on. There we go. But you'd think this camera is working on a motor or something. There's another Sally Ride's in pretty good shape. Mirror finish there. Look there. You can almost see my fingerprint in there. Okay. All right. Eagle back. Last quarter for the second roll. $66. Yeah, I got a 65, 66. Closest I got. I had hopes for that one. This one looked like it could be. Bummer. Okay, third roll coming up. These are going too fast. Took a little longer to go through the dimes yesterday, the nickels the day before. I'm only an hour in, halfway through. Okay, lay these out here. Ooh, still some in there. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, first one of these for today, I think. So, okay. And this is Camel Rock here. This one, I know that this one has, like right here, it looks like it has its tongue sticking out when it's got an error that's right there on that nub right there. So it would look like his tongue is sticking out. That's the only one that I know of for that particular quarter. But this one struck off center too. I guess a lot of these are off center strikes. They're not that much, but they're noticeable, but not severely. Okay, so we've got a Parks there. Another Harper's Ferry. The third or fourth for Harper's Ferry. That one's in pretty good shape. That might be a upgrade. Mount Rushmore. Not in too bad a shape. What was it about Mount Rushmore? There was something here. I can't remember. Okay. I haven't got one of these yet today. See how all of these are struck off center just by a nudge. Just can't trust automation, can you? Not too bad. Another Mount Rushmore. something about this Mount Rushmore. About the little guy here. I think. Let me see something. Mount Rushmore quarter error. I'm going to have to start looking a little better because I don't know what I think might be lawnmower damage. Look at this quarter that they're selling for $1,500. Looks like it's the one that I find all beat up and mashed by a lawnmower. Huh. That's not the error that I was thinking of. It says there's a double die, so it would be a double strike right here on the Mount Rushmore, right there under Rush. There'd be evidence of a double strike, and right here, all across the top of this, the top of his head, there'd be a double strike right there. So you can keep that in mind if you're looking. I thought there was one. Oh, it's on the there's a double strike, the DDO. That was the DDR. The DDO on the front side of the quarter. Let's see if there's anything on the front side. No, I don't see evidence of a double strike there. It would be evident in the America. So it would be a double strike right here. That part of the America would be a double strike. Double, double. So those two errors for the Mount Rushmore. See, I didn't look at. It's not Mount Rushmore. Where did I put it? Oop, got that too close to my microphone, didn't I? Probably musicking you out. So, okay, there's the other one. No, that's the one I was looking at. There it is. There it is. So, no double strike there, and no double strike there. Okay, two Mount Rushmores, no go. All right. I'm doing this on purpose. I'm slowing things down because it's going too fast. Hey, Trevor. Oh, that's right. You did have somebody that broke that bone. Well, thank you, Trevor, for being in here. Sorry I accused you of being Canadian. I don't know why I thought you were by the Canadian border. San Francisco Bay Area did not come to mind. I apologize. So have a great time. You know, Bodega Bay is one of my favorite places to go. We used to go fishing there up in the Bay Area, plus the Bay. You know, fishing. I used to shark fish in the Bay, Oakland Bay, and San Francisco Bay. Sturgeon fish up the river there, and boy, those were the days. So that's a really good place to uh, live. I lived in San Francisco only for about 3 months, uh, but that was back in, you know, '69. Trying out the latter days of the Haight-Ashbury scene, you know. So be good. God bless. Trevor, you take care. I hope your family member uh, heals well and soon. Okay? Okay. Errors on a Bombay hook quarter. Okay. So error on this one, the first error that comes up is the BO error. The B in Bombay and the O's in hook would be cut off. So if you get one of these quarters, look for that. The B's in Bombay and the O's in hook would be uh, cut off and mutilated. So that's it for that one. Am I learning something here? I think so. Okay, this is taking longer on purpose. All right. So the Harper's Ferry. We didn't. I've got several of these. Let's see if there's anything. Harper's Ferry quarter errors. Okay. Rare error. Mint error quarter. Harper's Ferry quarter die clash error reverse. So it'd be DDR. See full description. Um, so you'd be able to see it in the arches here. There'd be a double strike in the arches right inside. So I have to get real close there to see. I probably need a scope, but I don't see any. Well, wait a minute. Come on. Focus really good. Yeah, I'm going to need a scope to look at stuff like that. because I'm seeing it. I'm seeing that double strike right in the edge of that arch. I'm breathing in that air. I know. But I'm seeing what it shows, but not in here. There's evidence of this is one of the errors. And it shows that that's a strike error right there. That's the first arch, and then to the right of the arch there's this slash in there. That's an error. That's not a scar from being circulated. That's an error right there. So that's one that you look for. And then the you're close to a big fire, huh? We've been used to that over the years. We've had quite a few fires in this area. Not since last year, the rain. I thought after the rain in the summertime, when we had all the brush that was growing and everything, that we were going to have a bad time. But they've got a new response team down here that heads for the fires really quickly. They've got like 5 helicopters that move on the fires as fast as they can. And that last year really did a good job. So anyway, that's the 2 major errors on this one, and I don't have either one of those on that. So what's next? Block Island. See if there's anything on Block Island. Block Island quarter error. Well, let's see, what does it show? A big die chip. I don't see a big die chip on this one. So it would be right across the back of the bird. There'd be some ridges between the wing. There's a feather right there, and that would be filled in between that feather line and the back of the bird. It'd be filled in, and some of the tail would be filled in with die chips right across here. And that would be filled in between those 2 parts of the engraving, that thin line that goes across the top and the back. And then some of this would be kind of lumpy with the die crack error. So look for that one on the Block Island. I'm learning all kinds of things. This is way off center too, to me. Do you guys see that, or is it just me? I know it's not the angle of my camera, because if I turn it around, then I still see it. I still see the narrow down here and the thick up there. Yeah, if you go back to last August and no, it was earlier than that when I lost my coil. I have video of the response helicopters and how they dump and fill on the scene. So I got some impromptu videos of um, their reaction time because they were demonstrating it. While I was there, my coil went out, so I took the opportunity to go over there and see what they were doing. So that's on that quarter. Okay, here's another quarter. White Mountain. I don't think this is the first one I've got of this today. White Mountain quarter error. Okay, this one is quarter currently known errors in this coin. No errors in this coin. They don't have any errors for the White Mountain quarter. None known at this time. So if you find one, then you have to let them know. And well, let's see. Fort McHenry. See if there's anything interesting about the Fort McHenry. Fort McHenry quarter errors. Okay, Fort McHenry ATV quarter doubled die reverse, DDR. Mint error 2 of the lower stripes in the flag extend. Okay, well, extend, it looks like they're torn off there, so it'd be on the inside of the flag. They'd have to get a microscope on this, some scope on this, I'm pretty sure, but right there, on those two bottom stripes, they would extend past the back of the flag. Looks like one, but that's probably dirt. The second one, I don't know, I have to get a scope on that. And then the other is a double strike in here. This line right here. Now, come on, focus. This long line that extends all the way down through. Oh, I hate this camera. Anyway, there's a line right there, right at the tip of my pointer. That line would be doubled right there for a double strike. It'd be more than that, but that's the most obvious thing. And then right there, those two bottom lines would extend past the back of the flag. So that's for the Fort McHenry. Well, at least I'm learning something new. I don't know how long I'll remember it, but yeah, fires. I was driving down the road in Great Sand Dunes. I don't think I have one of those. Out here there was a fire, big fire in Temecula, out here, and I was headed to a client's. I was going down the highway, not the freeway, but a highway. It's a little 4-lane highway, and the fire was on my left, and I was headed south, and the fire jumped the road in front of me, just like a big ball. There was no tumbleweed, there was no anything, just plain fire. Nothing in it, just a big ball of fire that came off the top of the fire on the left side and jumped the entire road and started a fire on the right side of the road. So yeah, fire does jump, William. It does. I can attest to that. You are completely right. Great sand dunes errors. Oops, forgot to put quarter in there. Quarter. Okay. There are currently no errors on this coin. So if you find one, you have to let them know. So no errors on the great sand dunes, and that's one I don't have. So here's the homestead. Hey, you guys. Got to take a quick break. All right. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So the reason I'm doing it this way instead of making a list is I get to see the errors in a picture, not just have it described to me. So let's see. Turn this down again. Everybody hanging in there? Thanks for being here, by the way. You guys are awesome, even if I'm not getting credit for it right now. I can't see how many hours I'm accumulating because they've got me blocked from seeing it for some reason. I don't know. I might have to call them and see what the deal is on that. Hey, Terry B. Good morning or afternoon, depending on where you might be. Or evening if you're in the UK. So I don't see Blistering Barnacles today. I haven't seen him, and he's usually here. He's like William, he's always here. Okay, let's see. Homestead quarter errors. Okay, Nebraska Homestead quarter with 2 errors on the reverse side, so DDR, or not DDRs, but reverse side. First is the leaky bucket, and the second, snow. Leaky bucket, oh I see, okay. So, right here is the leaky bucket. So it would be this blob right here under the bucket. You see there's no blob under that bucket, so no error there. So, and then the other one is snow on the roof. So there's not supposed to be any snow on the roof, but it would look like this. So it would look like there's snow on this side of the roof instead of smooth like this side. So I got neither of those errors are in that quarter. Okay. So what have we got here? Okay, I don't see the errors there across the back of the bird on that one. And I don't see DDO on the America. Well, we'll be praying for you, machine, for sure. Sense it. How you doing? Thank you for popping in and checking out the channel. We're looking at quarters today, and we're checking out, looking for state quarters and park quarters and West Point quarters and errors when I can find them. You're welcome, machine. So no tongue sticking out on the camel. And this one's even struck centered. So let me show you the errors. So if you haven't seen them, I know that there is on the Shawnee quarter errors. So I don't see that one. Die chip, multiple die chips. The I know there's supposed to be a bird nest in a tree someplace too, but they're not pointing it out, they're just telling about it. Let's see. There's a die crack under the S on the front side. You have to get a microscope to see it, they say. Be right in here someplace. Oh, thanks, Sunfish. Let me, so that you can check out, since you were invited by Sunfish, so you can check out the other channels. I'm going to give you a wrench. Be mindful of the wrench, please. We use it to check out the other channels and see if there's anything you like there. So, alrighty. Thank you for coming in. So, anyway, there was the one. Definitely going to have to get a scope. There'd be a die crack right under the, I'm on the wrong side. This is on the DDR. A chip right under the S here. Be a die crack right there. It looked like a little blob under the S. Thank you for posting Sunset's channel, Machine. Thank you so much. I know there's an error on here that has a tongue that looks like it's sticking out its tongue. And there's a bird nest error here someplace in the tree. I can't see it. I need a scope for anything like this. So we can't. Here's what you look for in the die crack. Right there. There's a die crack. That's what you look for under the S. And see if it has the oh, it's supposed to have a bird's nest on top of the head right here. That's what they call a bird's nest. And it'd be right on top of the head right there. And then there's one in the tree too, but they don't show a picture of that. So it'd be a bird's nest on top of its head. And I know there's one where it looks like it's sticking out its tongue. I've seen it before. There's a bird's nest down in the trees down here someplace. It's just a chip or die crack. And then there's a die crack right under the S. This one has a lot of different. So that's on the Shawnee quarter. That's a 2016. Okay. Freaking awesome. How's it going? And here's 2012. See if we got anything cool on that one. Denali quarter errors. Okay. This one has a spot right here that looks like a die crack or a die chip on top of this mountain right here. Under the DE, there would be a spot. And it has a spot. Come on. Right here, like a double strike. So there'd be a line right here behind his neck, on the back of his neck. So the back of his neck is one, the top of this mountain would have a die chip or crack. And then there's one more on the front, or two more on the front. This one, what's it supposed to have here? I don't see it. I think there's a DDO on the front of the quarter. Got the back of the neck, the top of the mountain. Here's a better picture of that. Well, only had a better picture. There would be top of the mountain, a blob on top of the mountain, a line of DDR in the goat's neck, and then on the front there's, in the God We Trust, there's a die chip between the R and the O. So cool on that one. That's the Denali quarter, the 2012. There you go. Some things to look for. And we've got the arches. These are fun. Nice to see all of you in here. You guys are awesome for being here. Not just freaking awesome for being here, but everybody being awesome for being here. Watching my camera jiggle all over the place. Okay, what we're looking for is arches. Arches quarter errors. This is a lot better because then I can see them and see what they are. I think there are currently no errors in this coin. So if you find something that looks out of the ordinary, you have to tell somebody. Okay. Other arches? No errors in that one. Okay, these are in fairly good shape, so if I don't have all the arches, I got a couple there. All right, here's Great Basin. Okay, Great Basin, Great Basin quarter errors. Okay, Great Basin quarter errors, double die reverse. So it has a double die. So all along the bottom here, you'd be able to see it. It is a very thin line. So it's a double line, and you'd need a scope to see it because this isn't going to zoom in good enough to see it, but I don't see a double line there. So it'd be a double line right across the bottom. You'd be able to see it there. Probably if it, yeah, it would be there's another one with a chip in here, right in the corner, and that little spot there would be filled in. So that'd be it. Double die on reverse. The most noticeable at the bottom side of the tree. Never demeaning with prayers here, freaking awesome. Never demeaning with prayers. Ah. Shenandoah. Okay. Can't turn it. Shenandoah quarter. Shenandoah quarter errors. Okay, this one has a die error. Looks like 3 UFOs. And they would be right here in this area, right here. It'd be 3 little dashes that look like little flying saucers right in here. It'd be 3 at a diagonal, like that, right there. Very interesting. Okay, so now you know what the Shenandoah quarter has on it. And that's fine, but just know on my channel, Freaking Awesome, the word prayer, word God, and prayers, plural, are never criticized here. You're always welcome here. Never be afraid to say God, Jesus, prayer, or, you know, Walker Magnets. Yeah, how'd you do? Did you find anything cool? You're going to put up a video, right? Okay, so the 3 flying saucers on the Shenandoah quarter. So what do we got here? We've got 18. Okay. I don't have this one. I don't think I've ever found one in my pocket change. Hunting rolls is a little different. So Apostle Islands. There you go. Apostle Islands. Apostle Islands quarter errors. Okay, what do we got here? One coin has normal tree line and the other is missing a tree and instead has more mountainside. So 1/4. Missing a tree, and instead there's one mountainside. So oh, I see. There's a little tree right there. And if you're looking for the error on this one, that little tree right there would be missing. So there'd be just one tree right here. So there'd be this group of trees, the big tree in the center, one tree separated, and then no tree here. So just have the one little tree right there. That'd be the error on the Apostle Island. It would look like this instead. Just the one tree. No second little tree right here. Okay. That's the Apostle Island error. Tree or no tree? Okay, what do we got here? Okay, the Teddy Roosevelt. We haven't looked up the error of Teddy Roosevelt yet. Well, sit down and relax and just listen for a while. Yeah, I do that too. I get out and sometimes I hunt longer than I should, but you know, I can't help myself. That's what happens when you're treasure hunting addict, right? Yeah, rock hunting, magnet fishing, metal detecting, coin roll hunting. The only thing about coin roll hunting is you sit too much. That's the only bad thing about, because I can get up and down off the ground, but I sit here and do this. I'm sitting in one place too long and I get stiff. Teddy Roosevelt quarter errors. So Teddy Roosevelt is a rare. Error is located on the horse's nose. Let's see what they're talking about on the horse's nose. I see. The nostril is filled up. See how this one has a nostril right there? You can see the nostril right there. The nostril on a error would be filled up, kind of messily too, kind of messy. So no nostril, just a glob, a big booger on the horse's nose, a big booger. So nostril, no nostril. So Teddy Roosevelt error. Okay. Well, that's good. Okay, there's another arches. There are no errors on arches. Okay, what do we have here? Different one. We haven't had one of these today. I know there's something in the trees on the Voyagers. Voyagers quarter errors. Okay. Well, this side doesn't tell you what the errors are. They just want to sell them. So you got to know what the errors are to know what you're looking for. That's Wyoming. Okay. So this one, I'm not able to see what the error is. They're selling it. It's something to do with the duck's back. I think it's a double. I think it's a double strike on the duck's back. Yeah, I think it is supposed to be right across the duck's back here, double strike. Or no, maybe. No, it's right here. There's like a die chip right there where the feathers come together, right there. Yeah, I'll show you. It's that. Instead of coming together smoothly, there's a die chip in there. There it is. That's your error for the Voyagers. All right, and we don't have an error. Okay, this is going much better. Slower. Okay. Lewis and Clark. Or it's just Clark, I guess. George Rogers Clark. Okay. George Rogers Clark quarter errors. You're having one of those? Boy, I've been through that. Well, good luck on that, two-pack. We'll miss you. Definitely miss you, for sure. Hope there's nothing wrong. I hope you're just having it done. Because I just had to go through, well, not just, but last year I went through uh, an endoscopy and a colonoscopy, and I had to do a barium swallow thing because I have trouble swallowing things. They get caught in my throat. So their diagnosis was chew better. You have a spot in your throat that, because you're old, it traps food. So make sure it's not chunky. Chew it well. That was their prescription, not prognosis or diagnosis. BC Treasure Hunting Trails, what? BC Treasure Trails, how are you today? I always want to put hunting in there, treasure hunting, because that's what we do, right? I don't think I could go through that every year. Tupac. I will never, ever have another colonoscopy. Never in my life. No matter how long I live, I'll never have another colonoscopy because it's just, they said that it didn't work. I had to drink all that stuff. They said they couldn't see anything, so they went and did a barium. I hate barium too. All of these barium tests where you have to swallow barium. And this was not swallowed, it was rudely intrusive. And then you have to waller around on the table and they flip you upside down and everything. No, no more of that. But we'll keep you in our prayers, just like freaking awesome says. Pray that everything goes well. Okay, we get on to another quarter here. George Rogers Clark quarter errors. So, double die, obverse and reverse. So DDO, DDR, minting and strike through errors. One of a kind find. Okay. So I don't see a double strike. Oh, I see it. It's actually visible along this hemisphere right here. It's really visible inside. But nowhere else really. Just on the inside line right here. Along the right hand side be a double line there. Yeah, BC and T-Rep. So I'm going to have to go and check out Sunset. Sunset is the only one I don't think I've a new person here for me, and I've never been to your channel. So I'm going to go right now and just look real quick. So my daughter's a very talented artist. My son's a very talented artist. And oh, good stuff, Sunset. Character Alley does a really good job. She did my logo. So nice. Okay. Everybody check out Sunset when you get a chance. Don't forget 2-pack today or tomorrow when he goes. Okay, so that's the error on that particular coin on the quarter, was it? No, I lost it. I'll put it up here. It was George Rogers Clark. The George Rogers Clark error is the double strike. Okay. Now we got another 2015 Kasachi quarter errors. What? I didn't say. All right, try this again. Google, you're making things up. Kisachi. Well, got closer that time. T-H-I-E. There we go. Got it. Most obvious is the thickness. It's thicker than a normal quarter. Really? Doesn't look thicker than a normal quarter. Here, let me get a normal quarter up here. I don't think it's thicker than a normal quarter. Yeah, I don't agree with that. I don't think it's thicker. If it is, it's a milli scratch. Hey Jesse, how's it going? How are you today? Thank you for coming in. We're looking at quarter errors today. Always give you guys. What do you do, Jesse? Are you a treasure hunter, magnet fisher, metal detectorist, coin roll hunter, or just a guy that's interested in all of it? A treasure hunting addict. Okay. Edge all the way around is smooth. And it's got a clear separation line. The edge all the way around is smooth. Now I don't see that either. Thanks for coming in, Jesse. It says the edge all the way around is smooth, and this is ridged. Now, unless they're not meaning the ridge, they're meaning this edge. But okay. Claw mint error. Okay, here's a claw mint error. All right, its legs go back, and this, there's a claw here. That's not a claw mint error, but it says that there's a something there. here. So that'd be a die chip, I think. And man, I keep hitting everything. Okay. And that's got a lot of detail to it, so that is not the error there. There's the claws. Here's the feet up here. I don't see that that's a claw error. Tail and claw. Mid-error. Okay, there's a die crack that would be visible under scope, I think, right here at the claw. This is the tail error that would be, here's the claw error. It's like a die crack underneath the claw. So there you have a die crack, and here you have a blob under the tail. Thanks, freaking awesome. Cool. Both are very cool. I'm a metal detectorist, and I'm doing coin roll hunting because it was raining. And so there you have it. I'm here. We hunted nickels, dimes, and pennies so far. We're doing quarters today. So we're looking for errors on these quarters and looking for part quarters and state quarters to fill in a collection. So let's see. Okay, remember this one, the B's, or at least one of the B's, and the O's will be cut off. So that would be the error on the Bombay hook. So got another one of those. We're almost to the end of this quarters, and I haven't found one not one. Stellar Outdoors. How's it going today? Oh, cool. And what state is that in, Stellar? So no errors on that one. I haven't found one eagle back in this roll. And this one is the homestead, and it would have a blob under the bucket, so a leaky bucket or snow on the roof. And if I get enough of these, I'll memorize them, maybe. I'm not holding too much hope for it, but West Central Florida. Well, I won't be making that flea market. Not anytime soon. Okay. And here we go with the Kasachi. And the Kasachi had a die crack under the claw and the blob under the tail. Let's see if we can do these. There's another Kasachi. And this one's really clean. I don't see the blob under the tail or the die crack. I know. That's why we're doing it this way. I'm looking up some of the errors, not all the errors. just so we have something to do, so it takes up some time because I'm going through these quarters pretty fast. Another Kasachi. And again, no die crack and no blob under the tail. Okay, got a lot of these. Nothing on this one. No snow on the roof and no leaky bucket. And here we go. I don't see the crack in the arch, and I don't see the double arches in that one. Oh, these are all parks. I don't think I've got a state either in this roll. All parks. That's a good thing. White Mountain has no registered errors, right? And here we go with another. There's no blob here at the point of the. I'll use this. Right here, there would be a blob. The one error that I know of. Nothing there. These are all really clean quarters too. There's hardly any dirty quarters in this at all. Not one eagleback so far. Okay, Blue Ridge Parkway. I haven't looked that one up yet. Blue Ridge Parkway quarter error. Hey, freaking awesome. Thank you. Hey, God bless. Thank you for coming in and spending some time. Hopefully this time will be mounting. I'm not sure. I don't know exactly what's going on. I didn't finish putting in my payment information because I was way short of $100. But they decided that they wanted me to put the information in now, so they shut my information down. So I don't know whether I'm just blocked from seeing it or it's not accumulating. But anyway, well, my microphone was on and I did a whole paragraph here. What's going on? Why did it repeat that? I said my microphone is on once, and it repeated it like 20 times. Okay, this has a DDO error. So it's a double on the front side. Oh no, on the DDO. Why does it say DDO? That'd be a DDR if it's on the reverse side, right? They're showing the reversed side and it's calling it a DDO instead of a DDR. Okay. Okay. It would show up in all these flowers along here. So they're calling it a DDO, but that's a DDR, right? I am right about that, right? That if this was doubled in here, it'd be DDR on the back side and DDO on the front side, right? Right, 2-pack? Okay, what do we got here? Got another great sand dunes. And there's no errors on the great sand dunes that are registered. And we've got here, oh, new one. This is Perry's Victory. Commodore Perry. Perry's Victory quarter errors. Okay, quarter should change that is an odd reddish brown color. Well, no, mine's not odd reddish brown. Okay, this got no pictures, got videos. This meant error rare, but it's not showing the error. Don't you just love it? Don't you just love it? There's a video. Hesitate to watch videos. This is just a video of a guy searching for an error, not showing errors. Okay, that's a waste of time. Okay, well, we're not going to find the errors on this one from just doing a search like everybody that's got one of these tight-lipped about what it is. Okay, Blue Ridge Parkway, no doubling down here. These were all Parks quarters. This whole row was nothing but Parks quarters. There was no state quarters in it, no Eaglebacks, no anything except park quarters. No Tuskegee Airmen, no nothing. No nothing. Okay. One roll left. And we're at 139. Well, that's good. The quarters. Now tomorrow I'm going hunting by hook or crook. I'm going hunting someplace. So let's see if this one has anything better than all parks. That was kind of disappointing in a way to get all parks quarters in one roll. Okay. Good news is we have a would-be West Point. I don't know if there's any errors in the Lowell quarter errors. Okay, Nothing but videos? No, I don't want videos. Images. Okay. This shows errors. They've got circles on here, but I'm not seeing any. This shows that there is an error where those cross members are not there in the weather vane, and that the top of this smokestack is chipped, so it's not smooth. So that'd be the two errors there, and then there's an error down here, which I don't see. I don't see anything that is different. So either the error is there, or I don't see what they're talking about. But this is pretty plain. The weather vane is missing the bottom portion of it, that little cross piece there, and it's cracked on the top. So there's a chip out of the top of it, so it's not smooth. It's got a chunk out of the middle of it. So now, is it, drum roll please, is it a West Point? Nope. Okay. Not a West Point. Okay, what do we got? Here is another. Okay, we've got a mixture. This is not all parks. So there's a Nina Warren in pretty good shape. I wonder if there's any errors on that one. We'll see if there's any errors. I got ahead of myself here. So Nina Warren quarter errors. Okay. So it's got doubling on the DDO on the front under the visible under the 222s. There you go. Under the 222s there. There you go, coining around. A 222 error. There'd be doubling on the Nina Warren quarter. Blistering barnacles. Good evening, mate. Been wondering where you're at. And let's see. Whoops. Now, there would be also die chips in here. Right along the J here. in the crevice of the L here and beside the A here, there would be some blobs. One that goes along the side of the A, one that fills the void there between the bottom of the L and the side of the L, like fill it up like with sand. And then right along the J, there's a bump right about 2/3 of the way down the J. Okay, so we don't have any of that. And here's one. Ohio. Now we got a state coin. So we got a nice mixture of coins here. We'll see what we got coming out of this roll here. Okay, Ohio. Ohio quarter errors. Huh? Ohio quarter errors. So, DDO errors. So, front side, clear DDO errors. And I don't see any. I don't see any. Okay. So another state coin there. And here we got a Parks coin. Everglades. I don't think I looked up the Everglades. Let's see. Everglades quarter errors. There are currently no known errors. I think I might have. Okay, no known errors on that one. And this is the doubling on the Parkway down here. No sign of doubling that I can see. Okay. Effigy mounds. I know there's an error on that. Effigy mounds quarter errors. Effigy mounds just worst thing ever to come out of the mint. Yeah, I don't think it's the worst thing ever. There's a DDR. DDR. So I'd have doubling on the back side where there's a picture but no doubling. Wait a minute, maybe there is doubling there. Okay, it shows, you can see the doubling right here under mounds on this ridge. It goes down, doubling on the crescent here. So that would be the DDR on the effigy mounds quarter, Parks quarter. Okay, moving right along, there's another one. And I don't see any doubling. at all on that one either. Excuse me. Okay, Texas. Haven't looked this one up yet. Texas quarter errors. All right, Texas quarter, what looks like a pool around Washington's head. A pool? And the Texas state outline. Any thoughts what this is? No, that's not. What type of errors in Texas? Okay. That was a guy that just had some weird things. Also in the same area. Crack. Right? Okay. There's another shadow of some sort of panhandle on the Texas. So the panhandle would have a shadow on it from doubling. And there'd be a crack. Well, this is just another feedback thing, which probably errors, but nobody's stating this is an error. Error. And this one just shows on the front side a quarter that has machine rolling scars from where it was rolled in the machine. Now the machines cause all kinds of damage, but that's not an error. It's just machine damage, right? Okay. And here we go. Got another Voyagers. No errors on that one, which would be right in there. At the wing, the feathers on the back would have a blob under that point. Okay. And here we go with the Shawnee. No blob there, no blob there. And I don't know where the bird's nest is in the trees. But anyway, that one has no visible errors. That goes in the other pile. Yeah, I don't know. I already started getting them mixed up. So, oh no, we've got a eagleback in here. So, what do you think? Let's look. And it's a 1965, another 1965. So 3 1965s. No 64s. Tuskegee Airmen. Tuskegee Airmen quarter errors. Yep, the circle of death running around. Yep. Too bad those aren't worth something. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of those, right? Die break, enlarged die chip in the Tuskegee. So Okay, there, oops. In his goggles, on this one, there's a large dye chip in this goggle, right in the left-hand corner, left-hand side of this goggle, on his right goggle on the inside. So that's the dye chip. Where's the dye crack? It's not going to show me where the dye crack is. It's just listing a dye crack and a dye chip. Oh, wait a minute. Is that it? Oh, that's another chip. Ah, come on. Sorry about that. Right here on the side of his helmet, just at the corner of the goggles, there would be a blob that's in there. And between the goggles, here, I have to get a scope, I'm sure, to see that because I don't think I can see it. Between the goggles, there is a crack. So a crack there, a chip in his goggles there, and a chip on the side of his helmet there. This is a leather helmet too. So right there on that line, there'd be a chip and a blob. Right there in the left-hand side of his right-hand goggle, there's a blob, and right between the two goggle lenses is a crack. So that would be the Tuskegee Airman. Now that I've got some idea, I have to go back through some of these quarters. Oh, this is crazy. I'm getting into numismania here. Okay. We know George Washington has a plume in his hat as like a dye chip, and something along the bottom of his sword here in his hand, and then something along this hand would be visible. So I don't see anything there. Oop, here we go. Got another possibility. Got an eagle back. You're going to make a drinking game for my hunts or somebody else's hunts? Too many, yeah. Nope, 1983, not even close. Another eagle back. Too shiny. It's not going to be close. 95. At least we're getting some eagle backs here. Oh, here's a Massachusetts here. Now, I know there's a couple of errors on the Massachusetts. Massachusetts quarter errors. Oh, nothing comes up. That looks like it was bent. This looks like a miscut planchette. So if you see a miscut planchette, I doubt there's very many of those. have a DDO on the how is that possible? Massachusetts, 2019. This is 2000. What coin is that? Massachusetts quarter, 2019 Massachusetts quarter. They have a 2019 and a 2000? Okay. I didn't know that. Massachusetts quarter 2019 would be a West Point possibility. Okay. Here's a Massachusetts. Oh, I haven't had one of those yet. Marsh Billings, Rockefeller. Marsh Billings Rockefeller quarter errors. Okay. Says in God we trust near the Q, temple area of Washington and forehead. The obverse, there's planchette errors and is supposed to read Vermont, and land steward of stewardship, also in the state, is almost completely missing. Near the Q. I don't see a Q. And stewardship. Area of Washington's forehead. Okay, I don't see anything. I don't see it. There's a Q. Quarter, near the Q. Temple area. How's the temple area of Washington near the Q? Okay. Sometimes they explain them where I don't understand them. Lamination errors. The obverse has errors on the following areas. State. In God we trust. Near the Q. Temple area of Washington's forehead. Okay. I don't see anything wrong with if God we trust. Anything wrong with the Q is temple area. Okay. We're done with that one. New Jersey. I know there's something wrong with the New Jersey here. What's the year of? Is it 2020? Oh, I didn't look for the W. It's a D. I wasn't looking for the W. Yeah, it's a 2020 D. And New Jersey, 1999. New Jersey quarter errors. Okay. It says New Jersey State Quarter is a rare find with a die crack error that runs from rim to rim. The coin is composed of copper and nickel, we knew that, with a fineness of 0.917 point, period. The single uncirculated coin that is ungraded and that's the one that they have is uncirculated. Die crack. From rim to rim. No pictures. Oh, there it is. Okay. Got the die crack. It looks like this. Right down the center of the coin. Right behind Washington. Looks like he's holding a big giant pole. So there's your die crack, which we do not have one. Definitely do not have one. Oh, here we go. Here's a 2020. There's a bat. No void in the bat. So either the right hand eye here would be all gouged out or the whole face would be gouged out with those two die problems. And it's a D. Well, you know what they say. There's another one. Wow. Nothing here. Is it a W? No. It's a D. Okay. I've stretched these things out pretty good, haven't I? Maryland quarter error. Okay. Maryland quarter. No, that's a Georgia. That's not Maryland. Okay, nothing's listed for the Maryland quarter. And we got a eagle back. Yeah, me too, William. You guys are kind enough to be here. There's only a couple of you left here, but that's okay. 1982. Not okay. All right, here's a 2019 possible low. So I don't see anything down here. That I don't see that missing, and I don't see a chip in that. So now, is it a W? Nope, it's a D. Okay. Oh, bats. Nothing here. Nope, it's not a W. Okay, what do we got here? We got the Shenandoah. Remember the Shenandoah? That would have three little blips here. Look a little bit bigger than the blips that I see there. Three of them in a row, like three little dashes. And I don't see them here. They look kind of like that right there, only a little bit bigger. And there's three of them right in a row, right in here. They call them little flying saucers. So, okay. Ooh, ooh, this has got a chance of being a West Point. Hey, Hunter Busher, how are you? Thanks for popping in. And look at there. I'm on my way to 30 likes. If you guys haven't hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up. Ooh, that's my thumb right there. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay, does this have any errors in the back of it or in the front? San Antonio Missions Quarter errors. So, all right, hang on a second. Oops. Alrighty, I will be right back. Listen to the music for a second. Coffee riddle is terrible. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. So, anyway, sorry about that. Like I said, coffee rental is terrible. I gotta find a way to not have to rent coffee anymore. Okay, back to the errors on the San Antonio. So we've got die chips in in here along this ridge of the see where that post is? There would be between the cross and that post would be a die chip that would take up about 2/3 of that area there from left to right. And then a little chip right in here, in this little void area here. There'd be a little chip on the left hand arch there, left part of the arch. And That's about it. Oh, wait a minute. Now we have to find out if it's a W. And it is not a W. Bummer. Do we have an eagle back? Okay, keep your fingers crossed. Drum roll, please. Nope. Come on. 91. Bummer. And this one is an organ. Haven't had an organ yet today. Organ quarter errors. So not coming up. It's not coming up. There are currently no errors known. That's why it's not coming up. Okay, so if you find something on an organ quarter, here we go. Here's an eagle back. Keep your fingers crossed. Well, I can tell right now it's not going to be 95. And here we've got no visible errors on the Shawnee. Well, here's one we haven't gotten today. This is the Roosevelt. Eleanor Roosevelt. Look how nice that one is. That's a really nice coin. That's a very good circulated coin. So let's see if there's any errors on Mrs. Eleanor. Eleanor Roosevelt quarter errors. You can't start your drinking. It's early in the day, William. Unless you're going to drink orange juice or iced tea. Eleanor Roosevelt is a unique find for collectors. The reverse of the coin features an error die crack chip on the hat. So right in here, there's a die crack that follows oh come on, right there would be a die crack, kind of a hook shaped die crack right there to follow the same shape as my pinpointer there, right about that area. So look for a crack that goes from the bottom of the hat up and hooks over the top of the rim, that rim right there. Boom! Okay, that was a first for the day. And what do we got here? Oh, that's Washington again. And I don't see any plume on his hat. And I don't see anything down here by his fist. And I don't see anything under his sword here. So what do we got here? Hawaii. Yeah, might. I've got a bunch of them here, so I'm going to have to sort them out. And I'll let you know. I just might. Let's see. Hawaii quarter errors. Haven't looked this one up yet. Looks like I don't have okay. There's field restricted strike through error right here. Um, that's the wrong quarter. That's not the Hawaii quarter. The one they're showing me is the Himokayak, not the Hawaiian quarter. Let's see, Hawaiian state quarter, Hawaii state quarter errors. It's showing me that Hawaiian lady. One of the, that's I haven't got one of the Hawaiian ladies today, but rare finger error on the reverse side of the coin. Finger error on his finger, I guess. Here. So there'd be something wrong with his finger. Okay, that's Wisconsin quarter, not a Hawaiian quarter. So there would be something to do with his finger here, and I don't see anything there. Okay, so the state quarter down, and what have we got here? We've got the Idaho. Hey, see you later, Tupac. Be safe doing your errands. Peace, brother. Stay safe. God bless. Thanks for being here today. Appreciate it a bunch. You know I do. You're awesome. Okay, Idaho. I've only got like 6 or 7 quarters left. So, Idaho state quarter errors. Nothing shows up. There are currently no known errors on the Idaho quarter. Unless you find one, then let them know. Okay. Well, here's one we haven't got yet. Cumberland Gap. So we're getting a bunch of everything. We might have all of the parks quarters. Might have a full set of parks quarters here. And the ladies' quarters from just 4 rolls. That's not bad, huh? Cumberland Gap, Cumberland Gap quarter errors. Keep hitting the camera. Sorry about that. Okay, double die found on the Cumberland Gap quarters. Variety Alfonso Lopez was garnered with credit for finding the first reported double die reverse. So it's on the back side. Kentucky coin. Double die found. And where? So we'd be looking for a double anything on there, and I don't see any double lines, all single lines. So we don't have a double die. It would show up here. I'm not sure where that is on it. Somewhere. Yeah, I'm going to need a scope for this one to find out if it's got one. This shows fringe. Where there is no fringe on the quarter. So it's showing like fringe in this area right here. That might, no, that's not it. Yeah, I'm not seeing where that area is. I'm not seeing, the only fringe I see is right here on the collar. I don't see any fringe anyplace else. So that's going to be a hard one. You're going to need a scope for that one. Sorry about that, but this is what it looks like. There's two different things here. There's one that looks like this. It's got these little extra bumps down here. And then the other double die is like this. It's got double strikes in here. I'm not exactly sure where that is on that coin. And is there more? No, that's a different coin. Okay, so enough of that one. I'm almost done, guys. I promise. I've strung this out for already. Got going to be 3 hours and 20 minutes. So here's one we haven't gotten today. Yeah, I think I've got all of the stake orders. Pictured rocks. Pictured rocks. Quarter errors. What does this one say? Okay. That's not going to get it. That one's an old battered one. Mine is not battered. Mine's in good shape. So reverse faded lettering. So this one's got nice crisp lettering and everything. So there's nothing faded about that. Blockers, how are you? No, I'm doing as slow as I can here. Block. Oh, there's another New Mexico, and that one's in pretty good shape. So I got 3 New Mexicos where I've been slighted on New Mexico's state quarters for a while now. Okay. I wonder if there's any errors on that one though. I didn't check that, did I? Okay. There's a New Mexico. New Mexico quarter errors. That's a good question. Let's see. Looks like that if there was an error, it would be right along the top of the state of New Mexico. Several uh, like little blobs of snow there. So that would be the How about that? We got sound again. Good catch, Block. You broke the stream. Am I back? Do you have a microphone? Cool. You're not deaf anymore. Woo! All right. Well, that's nice to have two of them, because I didn't even think about that one. Running out. I haven't gone this long on the one microphone before, but it was my iPad has done marvelously, because at the beginning it said it had a low battery, but it said 100%. Then it came up with a low battery thing right in the beginning. So the microphone is plugged into the same plug as the iPad was. So who knows? Who knows? Okay. What have we got left here? We've just got a few left. Ooh, what's this one? Oh, this is Bessie. Okay, we got another Bessie here. And I've got a bunch of Bessies. This one's in really good shape too. Check that out. Bessie Coleman quarter errors. Okay. Oh, I guess there's quite a few. It could be. Shows another scope needed here. Inner goggles. There's like this. There would be a blob in that goggle. A die crack looking piece right here on her thumb. A chip right below her goggle, right here on the edge of this part of her cap. And 3 chips right in this area, this line right here, that line right there, the white line, that would be in 3 pieces, like it would have chunks out of it. So it'd be 3 pieces instead of 1 line right there. And then there's, no, I guess that's it for that part. That's interesting, huh? Okay, this has none of that. I'll have to check the other coins, but I don't believe that. I think they were in really good shape. I don't believe they had anything wrong with them either. Okay, another Eleanor Roosevelt, which she had up here a die crack that made a, from right there in her cap, made a upward right hand hook to follow the end of my pointer, kind of like that right there. Sorry about the focus. So it kind of looked like the edge of my pointer right there in her cap. Hard to hold still. Okay, we got, ooh, looks like we got another New Mexico. So we got like 5 New Mexicos. That's really great. This one looks like it's got a couple of those spots on top. It's got the one on the right there, and the one on the left right there, but it doesn't have the far left one. So it's got the two spots though. You see them? So those are die errors. If I had a scope, it'd be much better. So there, we got last one, last quarter, guys. I promise. So no blob under the Kasachi claw or on his tail. So no errors there. So we got through a whole bunch of quarters and looked up a whole bunch of mistakes, and if we can remember them all. Right? It was insanely long. Well, quit complaining, William. Now you have to look at me for another 5 minutes. Well, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it so much that you guys are helping me, and hopefully all of this time that you've been spending here. Yeah, 4 rolls of quarters in 3 hours. That's a record, isn't it? That's a roll and a third per hour. So you guys are really awesome hanging out and sticking it out. I almost made 30 likes. That's one of the things that counts. Hey, Chew, how are you, brother? Chew X, you added an X to your name. How's everything going? Well, thank you guys for being in here. I got a couple of new people today. I got Sinsit and Jesse, new viewers today. Thank you so much for being in here. And we got a couple more minutes and at the 3-hour mark. But thank you for the new viewers, and I hope you come back and see some of the hunts. Tomorrow I'm hunting. Don't know where I'm going. Same incognito channel, same time, but I'll be hunting. Don't know where. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Need to go reciprocate. Uh-oh, what happened to my YouTube here? Who's live besides me? So you have no videos up yet, Jesse? I'm going to be your 7th, lucky number 7th. So appreciate that. Appreciate you coming back too and watching. The watch hours are the hardest thing to get to a point where you can meet your goals, and my goal is to reach the 4,000 watch hours. I'm almost at 4,000. What am I? Oh yeah, 10 away from 4,000 subscribers. Awesome. I'm going to hit 4,000 subscribers before I hit 4,000 watch hours. I was hoping it was going to be the other way around, but it didn't happen that way. But thanks to all of you guys. I'm getting up there, and if I got everything straightened out the last couple of days, I have to wait for a PIN number to put in before they unlock everything. So nothing's instantaneous. So anyway, I don't think that anybody can become a member right now. Let me see something before I go. Can I? No, I can't. I can't. Um, it's not letting me. Yeah, it's not letting me do it. So it's still not straightened out. I have memberships that I can gift out, but I evidently can't gift them out today. I got lots of emojis in there. So it's not letting me. Gift membership. So tell me something. Does anybody have a $sign on my live down in the chat line? Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. So anyway, it said to take 2 to 3 weeks to get the PIN number by mail. So that's what I'm waiting on. So, and I don't know whether the hours are accumulating while this is all happening. So, yeah, bummer. Let's see. No, yeah, it's red. I may have to call them today and see what the deal is because I did everything. Now it's just hurry up and wait. So as soon as I get that up, I'm going to gift out some memberships. So uh, we'll be doing it soon as I can, if possible. It seems to be the only problem. But, even taking care of the problem didn't take care of the problem. So that's my fault. I didn't think that it was that big a deal since I didn't have enough money in the account to worry about. You know. So anyway, back tomorrow on the hunt, swinging away. So don't know where I'll be, but I'll be someplace there's grass and dirt and wood chips and maybe sand. Never know. I might be at the beach tomorrow. If I can swing it, I might be, but we'll see what happens. You'll have to wait until tomorrow morning to see. Peace, everybody. You guys are all awesome and great. Thanks for helping me out. Much appreciated. Later, Gators. Stay well. Hunt well. Let's hunt.